Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I got this bold orange eyeshadow look. And if you guys want to see how I got this look, continue on watching. First, I'm going to start off by priming my eyes with the multi-use sculpting concealer in the shade Honey. And then I'll be blending all that out with the Beauty Blender. Now I'm going to just take my CrayonCase brush and blend out the edges of that concealer. Next, I'm going to use my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion in the shade Eden. Place that in the middle of my eyes and blend that out with the Beauty Blender as well. Now I'm going to dive into my Jaclyn Hill palette, volume 2. And the first shade I'll be starting off with is Positivity, which is a coral color, and I'll be placing that in my transition area of my eye. The next shade I'll be using is Living My Best, which is a cherry red, and I'll be placing that in the crease area of my eye. Next, I'm going to take my ABH translucent setting powder and mix it with the shade Positivity to blend out any harsh lines from the shade Living My Best so my eye look can have an even diffused look. Now I'm just going back in with the shades I previously used to ensure the color payoff is still bright. Next, I'm carving out my wing cut crease with a makeup brush with Vaseline on it. Now I'm cleaning off the excess eyeshadow with a makeup wipe remover. Next, I'm taking my P.Louise base in the shade 0.5 to create my wing cut crease. Now I'm going to go back into the shade Living My Best and place that around the edges of my wing cut crease to ensure that the gradient of light to dark is still being shown above that cut crease. Next, I'm going to dive back into my Jaclyn Hill palette and take the shade My Main, which is a dark orange, and place that on the outer corner of my wing cut crease. Now I'm going to take the shade Feeling Myself, which is a light orange, and mix that with the even lighter orange from the Nubian by Juvia's Place palette and place that in the middle of my wing cut crease. Next, I'm going to dive into my Fenty Beauty KillaWatt Foil highlighter and take the shade Mimosa Sunrise and place that in the inner corner of my eye. Now I'm just going to clean up the edges with a makeup wipe remover to make my wing more sharp. Now I'm going to take this rose gold shade from the Nubian by Juvia's Place palette and place that on my brow bone area and in my tear duct area. Next, I'm using my ABH liquid eyeliner to create a baby wing line. Now I'm going to take my P.Louise base in the shade 0.5 and place that on my lower lash line so my eyeshadow colors can show up brighter. Next, I'm going back into the shade Living My Best and I'm placing that on my lower lash line. Now I'm taking the shade Positivity and placing that below the shade Living My Best. Next, I'm just adding a little bit more of the shade Living My Best just to make sure the color is still showing up bright. Now I'm using my LA Girl Shockwave Neon Lip Liner in the shade Outrage to line my waterline with. Next, I'm using my ABH Glitter Adhesive and my Pink Globe Academy Loose Glitter, and I'll be placing that directly under my lower lash line. For mascara, I'm using my Bad Gal Bang Mascara by Benefit. Next, I'm using my ABH Luminous Foundation in the shade 450C. For concealer, I'm taking my Fenty Beauty Pro FILT'R in the shade 370. Next, for my highlight concealer, I'm using my Instant Age Rewind Concealer in the shade Honey by Maybelline. And I'll be placing that under my eyes, a little bit on my Cupid's bow, on my chin, down the bridge of my nose, a little bit on my forehead, and a little bit on the sides of my face. For my cream contour, I'm using my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Dark Cocoa, and I'll be placing that below my cheekbones and the outlining of my nose. Now I'm going to blend all that out with the Beauty Blender. To set my contour, I'm using my Fenty Beauty Bronzer in the shade Cocoa Naughty. For blush, I'm using my E.L.F blush palette and I'm using that mauve pink. And I'm going to be a little bit extra with that blush and place that blush on the high point areas of my face. Lastly, I'm using my Too Faced highlighter in the shade Canary Diamond, and I'll be placing that on the high point areas of my face as well. Alright you guys, this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe and turn on your post notifications so you guys will be notified every time I post a new video. Thank you so much guys for watching. Bye!